What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Boom Jam Gaming with a special unboxing video. This is my birthday present from the people that live with me. That is to say, my family. So my brother, Rias, who is, by the way, my fiance. She got me this ring. It is Damascus steel. It rusts sometimes. But I found out that rubbing alcohol is good for cleaning off rust. So we have that going for us. Anyway, this is the, I believe, full collection. It's Dragon Ball Z Seasons 1 through 9 on Blu-ray. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I have been since literally forever. There's going to be some shaky cam because we're just kind of doing this in the bedroom because it's sort of informal because whatever. I've never... Whatever. I love Dragon Ball Z.
You know I can, hold that, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Rias is here. But... I love Dragon Ball Z. And I haven't gotten to watch through the whole series since I was a kid, and it was on... Toonami. To date myself, Toonami was a thing that used to just be on, Fridays and Saturdays, on regular Cartoon Network, and now it's, the Saturday Adult Swim anime block, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But, the reason I'm doing an unboxing video for this is because I want to really look at all the artwork and stuff on this and gush a little bit about Dragon Ball Z while I'm at it. So, I noticed that the artwork on this box is just like the entirety of the Android saga, including Cell. It's just that, and it makes me wonder, was that the choice because that's possibly, the most popular era of Dragon Ball Z, or, the Season 9 stop somewhere? Because the thing is, I don't know where the seasons stop. They weren't presented as seasons to us. They were just, arcs, right? And it's not like the show had 9 arcs. Or just 9 sagas. So I don't know where anything starts and ends. So we're going to look at these each one by one. Actually, dearest, if you could help me grab one of these. I liked how she said that she could help and participate, and the moment I asked her to do it, she's like, no.
I mean, I could hold the camera.
Yeah, but, fine, you can hold the camera if you want. So it's very informal, not practiced.
There is also a pooter.
There's also a pooter. That is the infamous pooter. He's a dog. Okay, so, right off the bat, Season 1, we have Raditz and some Nappa, which means that's how far this gets us. Goes through, I guess, the majority of the Saiyan saga. So, what's important about owning these versus just watching them on, Funimation is I grew up with a very particular voice cast, and, okay, so Namek Saga starts here, so the Ginyu Saga. Very Kai level art, because this is very, these are new drawings. But I grew up with a particular voice cast and a particular music, right? So, okay, so the whole Frieza fights, I'm guessing. And, it was the Bruce Falconer Studios score, which is controversial now for a number of reasons, mostly because he took a lot of credit for the work that his staff did, which is not cool. Okay, but look, now we're at the part where things are starting to match up, so it does make me think it will take us to the Buu Saga. It's because it does take us to 291 episodes ultimately, but I don't know what that means because I thought there was 360 episodes. Meep. But the importance of owning the Blu-rays or the DVDs is that, yeah, there we go. Can you just, like, line all of these up? Or, like... Okay. Alright. Okay. That's cool. Like, these don't line up so well, but, like, boom. Okay, I can dig it. I'm starting to understand the scheme here. Love it. Love it. That means the next one, then, will be this. So that'll take us through the remainder
of Cell Saga.
Yeah, look at how they line up. That's really nice. Now, Rias and I watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's how I introduced her to the concept of Dragon Ball. Because it was much easier than trying to watch this whole show. And I tried watching the show on Funimation, and I couldn't because now for streaming and everything, they're using the original Japanese music. And it's not that I have a problem with anyone liking that, but it's not the music that I grew up with. I grew up with the Bruce Falconer score, right? That's what Dragon Ball Z sounds like to me. So I tried watching it on Funimation, and it kept, like, something kept bugging me, and then finally I realized this isn't the right music. It's not the right music, even though it was, like, the right voice cast. Because also, like, they've recast Gohan since then, and I don't like new Gohan. Adult Gohan, who is 16, and teen Gohan, who is 11. Whatever. Yes. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's see the whole drawing. Can't do. All right. Awesome, awesome. So, we are going to open up one of these bad boys. We're going to open up disc 1. So, we watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged because it was a much easier way to get basically the entirety of Dragon Ball across to a person who'd never seen it. She ended up loving it, and I'm super excited to, like, watch the whole show with her. Because back when I watched through all of Dragon Ball, I just did that by myself. And I got through it, but, like, it'd be nice to get through Dragon Ball Z with her, because I love her. What?
Just.
Oh, what? That I love you?
Yeah.
That's so fucking egregious. Anyway. So, Legends Never Die. Interesting font choices. I appreciate this one little bit that I've seen, though, like here on these DVDs, or these Blu-rays, which is that, like, there's this, like, 9-square thing, and each one fills in more and more. And, like, now that I'm really looking at it, the dot that represents the DVD, the one that you've got, is not as filled in to make it more apparent. That's a good design choice. Here we go.
Oh God. Wow.
It's Blu-rays. We could have fit more than 10 episodes on a disc.
I mean, it'll depend on, like, graphics and stuff.
It's old film. Shows from the 80s and 90s. New Blu-ray smell. Anyway,
Oh God, just...
Oh, and there's the episode list over here in the sleeve. Or in the jacket. Alright, cool. I mean, hey, if each one of these packages is a season, quote-unquote. Because, again, they weren't listed as seasons back then, but it seems to be all of it. I'm assuming that means it has the filler, too. So, PyCon, otherwise known as Sword of Piccolo. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so these have the Bruce Falconer score. They have it's just the full original audio from the initial Funimation English broadcast, which means a lot to me, because that's how it was presented in my childhood, so it's important to me. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you all. Also, I found my Game of Thrones role-playing stuff, so there's that. Nothing to unbox there, unfortunately, but I felt it would make a nice thing, and there's Pooter.
Oh, but you were also gifted the other book.
Yes, I was gifted the Night's Watch book, the physical Night's Watch book. We can go over... I'll do, like, a review of the system instead, and, like, explain how much I love it and why I love it. But that'll be for a future video. Anyway, catch you all next time. Bye-bye.